It's Week 13 of the NFL, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. You look at league leaders and see his name, third best in the league coming in. It's the Lions and the Bears, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Such a great tradition. Thanksgiving Day in the NFL. So happy to be a part of it as well. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, think about it. Detroit, 1934. Dallas, 1966. That's where the seeds for this thing has been planted. 3 games during the day and night. Now, I love that we call it the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a player, a coach, a fan at home, or in our case, Mike, here in the booth broadcasting the game. NFL football and Thanksgiving, those together. And man, how fortunate are we to have a front row seat for another special NFL tradition, John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Let's go.
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talk about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 44. Jonathan Owens able to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 12th touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. The kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. Won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working?
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. First carry now for Khalil Herbert. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. They'll go play action here with Williams. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll manage only a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Second down and 8. To throw, it's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Over the 20-yard line. It's the pick of the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's Gibbs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Pass pulled in by Herbert. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On the handoff, this is Herbert. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Herbert. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
They run out of the gun, and it's Herbert. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That is intercepted by the 1st-round pick from Alabama, Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action with Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City. in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. 3rd and long. Now Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Good one here in the NFC North, and still 2 more to come on Thanksgiving Day. The Giants and Cowboys will follow us from Arlington. And later tonight, in the NFC North, the Packers are in action. They'll be taking on the Miami Dolphins, a rare Miami visit to Lambeau. 8:20 Eastern. And let's not forget, tomorrow, the second ever Black Friday game. Is that a good omen? The silver and black. We have the Raiders taking on the Chiefs at Arrowhead, and the start time on that is 3 o'clock Eastern. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. Zone read, and they hand it to Herbert. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Herbert. And he'll get this only to about the 10. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now, and it's Herbert. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing here is Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That is catch number 60 for the season.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. The Bears' 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's in. Jamison Williams continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Badgley now, the tackle on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Herbert. He's going to have a Bears 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Once again, it's Herbert. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Second and a yard. Here's Herbert. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On the ground is Herbert. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Homer. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Bears 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, Peoples-Jones. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Bears offense and Khalil Herbert headed back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On third down, it's Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Lions have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Lions offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Now he'll run it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So we are at halftime in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow, the second ever Black Friday game, the Raiders, Chiefs from Arrowhead. Even more good matchups to check out in the late afternoon window. A 4 o'clock start up in Baltimore, where it'll be the Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Finally, on Monday night, Cyber Monday. Put the credit card away and settle in for the Browns and Broncos from Denver. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff. He's got 2 touchdown passes already, but he's also thrown 2 interceptions. So it was feast or famine whenever his guys had the football. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Drive start here on the ground, and it's Herbert. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. Here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Homer. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run here with Homer. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice 1st down catch there by Cole Komet. And Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend, he can run, he can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing now on third and long. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
It's a pretty good effort there on third and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the first down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Into space at the 45. And he'll be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A play fake. Now Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He's got the hook up there to Odunze. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Herbert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down Bears.
Here's Williams now to throw. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging, because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Now Williams. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
We'll try and throw. Here's Williams.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead down to 4.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Barros Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Whoa. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that went.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. On the ground, this is Gibbs. He's to the 10, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameer Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Down inside the 10, and he will score! Game on! DJ Moore! Touchdown, Bears! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2.
They'll stick to the ground. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll run. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
There's that man again, another catch.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll run here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's going to run it, and he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Pass pulled in by Herbert. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal. Here's Herbert. Powering forward. He's in. Khalil Herbert. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point.
Throwing is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 2nd down, Goff. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and long. Carry here for Herbert. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On fourth down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, fourth-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the... They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Goff to throw on first down. That one knocked away and incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's first down. Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. The numbers there tell the story of that last completion, moves him over 400 yards passing for the game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Now, 1st and goal. To throw is Goff. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully,
oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. We'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to 1 play in this one. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. That one complete to Moore. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Here we go. One final play. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.